po ito sa ating quarantine pass. Nagpalabas po ng memorandum order ang ating Puting Mayor Lucilo R. Bayron. Babasahin ko po sa inyo. Naka-address po ito kay Colonel Marion Di Balonglong, City Director, Puerto, Princesa City Police Office. All punong barangays, barangay officials, Puerto, Princesa City, subject, checkpoint guidelines, quarantine pass, and curfew pass. Dated 2 May 2020. The city government issued Executive Order number 2020-20 dated 30 April 2020, which is the rules governing Puerto Princesa City for the duration of the general community quarantine from May 1 to May 15, 2020. In implementing said executive order, you are hereby directed to observe, follow, and comply with the following guidelines. 1. There is no need to issue home quarantine pass to persons who by law, rules, or guidelines set by the National Interagency Task Force are allowed to report for work or be outside of the residences during GCQ. Thus, these persons are not required to present quarantine pass in checkpoints during travel within the city. Subject to Section 7 of Executive Order number 2020-20, the new normal provision. The presentation of any of the following is enough: driver's license, employment or company ID, ID issued to the officials and employees of the national, city, municipal, provincial government, and other national government agencies, Professional Regulation Commission of PRC ID, Integrated Bar of the Philippines ID, GSIS Unit Card, Postal ID, or any valid identification card with picture and showing the personal circumstances of the bearer like name, sex, gender, age, and date of birth. But however, employees of the private sector are required to present employment certification issued by the employer stating that the company is permitted to operate during GCQ. In addition to the ID checkpoints at the border during allowed inter-municipality travel may require the presentation of other documents in compliance to safety protocols and guidelines. Number 2, home quarantine pass shall be issued by the barangay to the following persons only: those whose age is 18 to 20 years old and working in establishments, businesses, offices, and to operate under the GCQ. Those whose age is 60 years old and above and are working either as executive or otherwise, and those who, under reasonable circumstances, must be issued a quarantine pass. Home quarantine passes issued by the barangay on May 1, 2020 and before the release of the memorandum are still valid, and although not necessary to be presented at checkpoint anymore, may be used as proof of identification. Number 3, issuing a curfew pass is strongly discouraged. It may only be issued for the most compelling reason. For strict compliance, signed Lucilo R. Bayron, City Mayor. So yan po, malinaw po yan, nakapost din po yan sa aming FB page. Muli po, ito ang inyong nakasama ngayong hapon, Normalin Abantabe.